Hi and good evening, D.
Hey, Turtle, what's up, man? Yeah, bear with me. I am doing some quick checking on something. Okay, cool.
Okay, no prob, Lil Bear in mind, growl, growl, where's my picnic basket, lol.
Okay, Yogi. Hey,
Boo, big smile.
Hey, boo boo, I need my picnic basket. What are we gonna pick? What are we gonna pick? What are we gonna pick? We need something good.
I believe it's YOLO, I need my picnic basket, lol.
No, Roy is not getting a picnic basket. No picnic baskets for Roy. What I'm going to do one of these days, I'm just going to get the screen every so often when I hit the button just to say, shut up. Oh, I missed my timing mark. Dang it, I missed my timing spot. Thought I had like 2 more seconds. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and how are we doing tonight? It is Saturday night. It is List Wits. It is prize night. I hope y'all are all doing well out there. It has been, for most of the week, it's been fairly quiet. I was happy with that. And then Thursday and Friday rolled around, and it got busy. So I actually didn't get to work on the game I wanted to work on. I spent some time. Why is my YouTube page messing up? As long as I'm visible, that's all I'm worried about, right? So you guys can see me. You haven't gone blind or anything of that sort. I hope. Yeah, I kind of dressed down a little tonight because it's the weekend, and I didn't feel like putting on the tie this evening, even though it's sitting right here. Oh, so I hope you guys are doing well. I want to thank those of you that were here on Tuesday night with all the Ustream and YouTube and live from PlayStation fiascos that were going on. Let's see, where do I have to put this so I can be seen on camera? There we go. Pretty much, Turtle was the only person in the room for like the first... How long were you here, Turtle, by yourself? It had to be almost an hour and a half. It really did. It had to be about an hour and a half. It was just me and Turtle just having more fun than actually playing the game, to be honest with you. So, yeah, Tuesday was a disaster in terms of streaming. Today hasn't been much better from what I have seen. Because I have seen Ustream go belly up like 3 or 4 times on advertisements. And I got confirmation from Fishy and a couple of other people that they were having the same problems. The ads would hit and the live from PlayStation program would just go, it would just croak. It wouldn't crash the PS4. It would just go back to the main login screen. I hate it when I do that because I see myself on camera playing with my hair. Let's see. So yeah, for those of you that are watching on YouTube, this is the reason I jumped to YouTube. Because my stream stays up, stream stays running. Yes, you can't watch it through live from PlayStation, but you can go to the PlayStation 4 web app. You could go to your PC. You could go to your mobile device. What else can you do? If you got a Vita, you could watch it on the Vita web app, that sort of thing. So it stays up, it stays running, and we keep talking no matter how many people are here on the channel. Oh, tonight, ladies and gentlemen, again, it is Saturday night. It is prize night. Originally, my plan was to run the Joker's Wild. But I made some massive game plan changes on that, so I didn't have time to get it set up. So tonight, we're going to be doing the Great Getaway game. Just to let you guys know. It is pretty much a geography, history, sort of trivia question game show thing. The questions are usually a little bit tougher, but you'll have picture aids on some of them you won't. Some of them they're just generic pictures for the items. And we're starting off pretty simple. We're starting off with the wall tonight. And I will tell you guys right now, if you don't know if you can't figure out one of the categories, it's going to be pretty much guesswork for you on the wall this evening. Because one of the categories is a little bit more obscure. It's something that I used to enjoy when I was a kid for some reason, or when I was a teenager. Let's put it that way. Yeah, I'll go with teenager. It's kids oriented, but it's a teenager sort of thing. So I'll give you one hint on the wall tonight. One of the categories is kid-oriented stuff. The funny thing is, I was in on G-Musho's stream last night, and he was getting hammered. He and his buddies were getting completely hammered. He's daring me he's daring everybody to drink along with him. He's inviting everybody in for party chat. Then he shoots the couch with the BB gun. I'm not even going to... I shouldn't make fun of him, but I'm going to make fun of him. Alcohol and BB guns do not mix, G. That's all I'm going to say. Let's see, what else happened? I saw the Toy Den Nerds. I've got to watch the last couple of minutes of the broadcast. I see Nerdy is back. Thank you, Nerdy. Who else did I see last night? I happened to set up and watch a couple of people. G-Musho. Caught a little bit of Nikki stuff. Nikki, how can you hate Valentine's Day? That's just a heartbreaker. For you to hate Valentine's Day is a heartbreaker. Let's do some music.
No hitting your area back.
No, Turtle. Actually, we only got 2 to 4 inches at most. It all went to the east of us before it really started coming down. We've been getting the cold snaps, and it's like it'll drop down to like 4 degrees, and it'll climb up to about 13 or 14, then it drop back down to about 8. So it's been more cold than snow for us. St. Louis got lucky. We didn't get hit by much of the snow. But it's pretty much as soon as it left the St. Louis area and carried over West Virginia and all that, it turned into a nightmare from what I've heard and seen. Which is going to cause one thing that's going to bug me. Is it's going to cause a delay on me getting some of the prizes that I was expecting to get this week. I come to find out I had won these back on the 4th, and they hadn't even started shipping them out yet. They told me they were supposed to start shipping out like 2 weeks after. So I emailed them, asked them for the, because I had to find the invoice number, and they basically said, no, we haven't shipped anything yet. And now with the blizzard, they're getting held up even worse. So I got a ton of stuff that's coming in. I just don't know when it's going to get here, and I'm very, 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 very disappointedly frustrated at that fact. Because, like I said,
nice smile.
Yeah, this is actually a Christmas gift from. I'm trying to remember, was this year or last? I think I got this last year. No, I got it early this year. Or early this past Christmas. So yeah, there are some good things in there that I wanted to show off by now, and I can't show them off. So if you guys ever make fun of me for being slow in sending packages, I'm going to point you to these guys who are like 2.5 weeks behind now. They just kind of good stuff. It's just the shipping is always going to bug me now. It really is. Not to mention when they pick up their phone, they don't pick it up as a business. It's hello. It's not hello. This is da 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 da. This is hello, and I have to make sure I'm calling the right number. Is the worst part. But yeah, good to see Nerdy back on. I got to go catch his archive. I haven't even caught the archive for last night yet because I got out of the bowling alley late. I don't think I got out of the bowling alley till like 9:45. Yeah, so like yours will be going out next weekend because I get paid next weekend. I usually try to ship stuff out on my paydays. But yeah, I got out of the bowling alley about 9:45. I get home, I flip on live from PlayStation just to see who's on, because I'm thinking I'm going to do some So I was going to do some work on the game last night to at least get it moving, and I just didn't have the energy, probably because I rated myself for an average game. What did I have? I had a 540 series or something like that. It was like, so close to what I was wanting. I couldn't pull that off. So I get in and I flip on live from PlayStation. There's the Toy Den Nerds. And it's like, yeah, we're wrapping it up. Ugh. So it was like, okay, I'll go jump over and see what Nikki's doing. Or I happen to see Nikki on. I go jump over to see Nikki. And she's having her Valentine's Day party. Then I jumped over into G Musho's. Then I jump over on G Musho's stream, and I think I probably sat on G Musho's stream the longest because he was just hilariously buzzing. He wasn't drunk yet when I got in. He was buzzing. I will say that. But I want to thank my brother channel. I'm going to call him my brother channel, Fishy, for plugging me all day today. Like I said, Saturdays I pretty much sit on Fishy's channel. Every other day I'll go to everybody else. Saturdays, Fishy till I get off, and then I just go see who's on. Let's see, what else? Darkside, you got your package. I saw that on Instagram. Hope you liked it, man. Hope you liked the letter that came with it. What else? I'm trying to think because I'm trying to burn up 15 minutes, and I talk too fast to burn 15 minutes. Oh yeah, I'm gonna say this real quick, just for the fun of it. Don't take it seriously. Damn you, nerdy. All of a sudden, Bubbles has decided she wants pops. She wants specific ones. I'm glad to see that. But she picked up her Jack Skellington a couple of days ago, and she picked up Katniss today. I don't think she's put it on Instagram yet. I have to ask her. No, there you go. She hasn't put it on Instagram yet. So, damn you, nerdy. That's all I'm going to say. No, I can't even do that because I don't know who.
Once during the week and a little today, nice music.
So I don't know if I have to blame myself or blame Nerdy for her getting into pops all of a sudden. Alright, I'm going to be right back. I'm going to let you guys work on the wall. I need my coffee and my Irish cream. I shall return momentarily. I apologize for that. I let the coffee run out, and this cup does not let it stay warm long, unfortunately. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, I drink on air. Because what's coffee without a little Irish cream, right?
Coffee, I go get some myself, be right back. Also solve the puzzle, Roy.
There you go, Roy. You have been challenged to solve the puzzle before Turtle gets back. I don't see it happening. But yeah, it's like I said, it was good to see some of my regulars back on stream that I normally watch. I've seen G Musho a couple of times, but he's been inconsistent. Saw Nikki, that was a good thing. Toy Den Nerds are back. Nerdy Season 3 is back up and running. What else? Oh yes, the other thing that comes to mind. Somebody's got to tell me, does the Listwitch YouTube channel show up on the Live from PlayStation list? And the reason I ask is, I got told last night during one of the broadcasts, or asked, where have I gone? Why have I not been streaming? And it was like I informed them that I haven't stopped. I just cut back on the number of days by 1. And they're like, oh, I didn't know you left Ustream. And I'm trying to figure out, did I give enough warning to tell people that I left Ustream? Because like I said, I know I just jumped. I just cut the cord with Ustream and jumped over to YouTube. So it kind of had me wondering, did I not give enough warning? Did people not realize what happened? Because like I said, I had 3 people that I know of last night while I was sitting in G Musho's stream ask me where I'd been. Why hadn't I been streaming? And I'm thinking, or I've been concerned now that the broadcast is not showing up on the Live from PlayStation list. I can't check it on the Vita, obviously, because Vita doesn't do YouTube. for whatever reason, the Vita will not show the YouTube broadcast on live from PlayStation. So it kind of had me wondering if I do show up or not. That's my question. Because like I said, I jumped on Ustream one night just to do test stuff. No archives or nothing like that. I was just doing test stuff to show some people how I put the shows together. And nothing. I mean, everybody jumped on and said, "Where you been? Where you been? Where you been?" And I was like, I'm not trying to avoid everybody, but it's like I don't know what's going on. Because I've even seen some of my old regulars jumping on there, or they jump on the stream when I'm on Ustream, and they're like, "Oh, I haven't seen you." So I was a bit confused or confuzzled or something to that effect. Yeah, confuzzled will be the word. We're going to use the word confuzzled. I am confuzzled as to why I am not being listed. Alright, I gotta turn that music down. That's going to drive me... I'm never going to want to hear it again if I don't. There we go. And I love that. I love the music. Let's see, what else is on my game plan? Like I said, I am in the process of updating the Joker's Wild game. So that will probably be the test game on Tuesday. That will probably be my test game on Tuesday. Will be the test and the changes and all of that good stuff. What else? And I think my Vita is battery dead, so I can't do anything with that. Just great, just bloody great. So hopefully no messages come across because I can't answer messages right now. Nope, Roy didn't solve it. He was a little lazy. So, like I said, there are going to be a few changes. Tonight will be the last Saturday where it will be a single prize show. For those of you that don't know, tonight we are giving away the signed, and again, I gotta get the so you guys can see the signature. Signed down at the bottom here. Whoop. The Carl Lundgren print, the white heart. I've had this thing for ages, and I've been meaning to give it away because I don't want it on my wall because it doesn't go with what I have. I can't believe I'm saying that. So that will be given away tonight. Starting next week, next Saturday, what we're going to do is we're going to reveal 2 prizes, and whomever solves the big game Saturday night will get...
My bond collection is bigger than my wallet, LOL.
It sounds like my chess collection. I got 32 pieces. I got one entire set, but I can't put together the other entire set because I don't have enough of each type yet. So I don't know if I'm going to collect for pieces or if I'm going to collect just for the ones I like. So it's like I'd have to pick up 1, 2, 3. I think I'd have to pick up 4 more pawns and a bunch of other ones. And they all got to be good guys, obviously. So I haven't decided how I'm going to do that yet. So yeah, again, starting next week, what we're going to do is we're going to reveal 2 prizes. So for instance, let's just pick 2 out of the pile. I have no idea what I got here. And again, I will just use these as an example tonight. So just as a for instance, and this is not what I have planned on. For instance, next week, if these were the 2, These would be the two prizes that you'd be eligible to win. And then whoever won the game would have their choice of one of the two of them. And then the other one remains and will be the one of the two for the following week. Keep that back down there so I don't lose it. Like I said, I don't even know which ones I'm going to choose next week, to be honest with you. I haven't thought that far ahead. I know, shame on me. The Saint fan not planning ahead. Who would have thunk it? What do you mean, you? I always plan ahead for my shows. Just, I didn't do for that. Did you guys hear Bubble? She said, she didn't expect me to plan it. No, like I said, it's just going to depend. I don't know. I have to pick something out of the pile to pick the two choices. Hi, hon.
Hello.
Bubble says hi, ladies and gentlemen. You going to get on camera?
Nah.
No? Well, that's true, because you have to kind of come all the way over here to get on camera. And, dog, if you get close to my cables, I will shoot you.
Don't shoot him. Who else will warm my feet up at night?
You got Gumbo.
Okay.
No, it's more like Gumbo's the one I'm worried about, because he comes through here and he'll, like, just...
Plows through?
He plows through all the cables and stuff. Now, Toby, I worry about going under the table, because he always knocks the table, and I'm like, catch! Turtle says, hi, Bubbles!
Hi, Turtle!
Oh, so ladies and gentlemen, it is still quiet so far. Turtle is my only active participant, so that puts you at a huge advantage right now, Turtle.
Let's see.
Because it is 7:30. Oh, Bubbles wanted to take a look at the wall now.
Yeah.
Do you have a clue?
Roy says no LOL.
Roy, shut up! Like I said, for those of you that don't know, if you're watching the archive, that's our little in-joke between me and a couple of other people. It was like one of my only trolls I ever got on YouTube, and he walked right into it. It was shut up, so we ran with it. I think Bubbles doesn't know either, because she's staring. And when she stares, she doesn't know. No clue, huh? Bear with me, guys. She's not saying anything. She's just looking. That scares me. See, my coffee's already getting cold. This cup does not hold heat. It really, 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 really drives me nuts. Well, you gotta hurry up and decide if you know it, because I'm getting ready to bring the pregame down.
Okay, well, looks like some are astronauts.
Okay.
Some are keyboard keys.
Uh-huh.
Some are trees.
Uh-huh.
And it looks like
I'm giving her a chance. She wanted to stand down here to do it instead of trying to figure it out on her computer. Which surprises me. She doesn't usually come down here to stare at the computer.
yeah. Well, because normally I can't see it.
You probably still can't, because you're...
No, I can see down to the bottom.
Okay. You can't usually see it on the bottom?
No, I can.
No, I'm talking about normally on the computer.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I can.
Okay, I just want to make sure because I want to make sure everybody can see it.
Yeah.
Vistaprint. Well, like I said, because there's one I want to do it myself, using the oven and stuff.
Oh, I'm
For the mugs?
This print for your mug and shirt idea.
So I got to figure out what kind of paints I need for it to make it. And like I said, I still got to work on the graphics. And see, absolutely nobody sent me any mail suggestions on the graphics for the mug or the shirts.
You didn't say anything to me.
You weren't watching the broadcast.
Well.
It was all on the broadcast. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it is 7:30. It is time to get things started. So if you guys are ready, those of you that happen to be on the channel, and probably that's only one of you at the moment, but we shall see what happens.
Is Turtle the only one talking?
Yes.
Aww. You know, shy people need to talk more.
No, I don't think there's that many people on right now, because every time it pops up, there's only like 3 on the counter.
Oh, okay. So you, Turtle, and...
Yeah, I think it counts mine as 1.
Uh-huh.
And then Turtle would be 1, and then the third one is kind of like a dummy stream thing, I think.
Yeah.
All right, so ladies and gentlemen, we're going to close down the wall. Now we're good. I have no clue what happened there. Maybe like Bahamas, Iowa? Maybe?
Due to unforeseen technical difficulties, Roy has won a trip to Bahamas, LOL.
Yeah, the Bahamas, Iowa. If there is such a place. I don't even know if there is such a place.
School.
No, it is not school. All right, so we go to the next. So we go to the next question. I have to do it the hard way. What South American country's name is literally translated as Land of Silver? What South American country's name translates literally as Land of Silver? Oh, there's my other cell phone. So what South American country's name translates literally to Land of Silver? And I'm going to try something real quick while we're doing this. Okay, it still works. Cool. Correct, Turtle. It is indeed Argentina.
Argentina.
Translates to Land of Silver. And we send it back to the board. And Turtle, which box would you like to take off next?
Bahamian Land of Roy's LOL.
Nope. We'll give Roy a trip to Alcatraz, and we'll just leave him there. That's where we'll send him, the island of Alcatraz. Turtle is going to go with box number 2. And we have our first C on the board. So again, the clue is the size does matter. And again, we have an S, we have a C. If you think those are in there, then you're looking for a 5 or 6 letter word across. It may go up and down. And do not forget, there are a lot of false trails in there. There are words, or what you will think will be words that don't become words. See, I'm trying to remember if I've used this board before. That's my other concern, because I've got so many old ones that are like not correct at the moment. Yeah, I'm concerned that I've used some of them before, because I almost always mark them. Now what I should have done is I should have skipped the first 3 questions and marked off the ones you had already chosen. But since it was a complete revamp or restart, that didn't seem fair. Like I said, I have my days where just nothing works right. This happens to be one of them. The size does matter. So, Turtle, what are we looking for our 5 or 6 letter word? Nope, it is not scarf. Now let's see if the jump function works. Oh, it did work that time. Cool. And ladies and gentlemen, here is the next question on the board. The strait of water that separates Venezuela and Trinidad is the strait that officially separates the North and South American borders on the coastline. What is the mythological name of this strait? The strait of water that separates Venezuela and Trinidad is also the strait that officially separates North and South America. What is the mythological name of this strait? Test something real quick in terms of camera angle. Tool out of the way. Don't like that. Damn it. Oh well. Something I was hoping would work, but apparently not. This strait of water separates Venezuela and Trinidad, and also is the official border between North and South America. What is the mythological name? Nope, it is not George Strait. See, I know the other problem with this board is I don't have the timer on the questions. So I think that's what it was. It was like I was setting up timers. And I was like sharing trivia questions between boards. Ladies and gentlemen, Venezuela and Trinidad. Correct, Turtle. It was indeed Dragon's Mouth, which means we're going back to the board. And which box would you like to remove this time? don't know why I always have to walk. I feel like it's almost like I can't stand still for like 5 minutes. And it's not like ADHD stand still. It's just I can't do it. I try and I try and I try and it just doesn't work. Let's see if sitting will actually do it. Let's see if that helps. Number 7. And we have an H. And we are looking for a 5 or 6 letter word that has a C in it. So, Turtle, what is your guess at our word? Or do we have a guess at our word is the question. Or does Roy have a guess at our word? Now what I should do is see if the timer works on this one as well. And then if there is no guess when the timer goes off, we go to the next question. So we're going to see if that works or not. It should work, because like I said, this was the board, part of the board I was working on. And somehow my questions got screwed up. No, it is not cheesesteak. So with that, we go to the next question. And ladies and gentlemen, here is the next question on the board. The sculpture you see pictured here was known as the atomium and was created for the Brussels 1958 World's Fair. What is this structure supposed to be a representation of? What is the atomium a supposed representation of that was built for the 1958 World's Fair? And I will tell you right now, that structure is supposedly in such bad shape, or flimsy shape, the Belgian police will actually arrest you if you get too close to it. It was something I happened to read. They say it's like it's ready to go.
Well, I could go for one LOL.
That's right, I got lasagna waiting upstairs, I hope. That's if Bubbles doesn't get it all before I get up there. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are looking at the atomium. And it was created for the 1958 World's Fair. What is this structure? I keep forgetting, I gotta go backward. Oh, I know what the problem is. I got the wrong chair over here. Good. As you can tell, this is not one of my better professional nights in terms of game shows. I got the short stool over there. That was the problem. Get the tall stool, and it works better. So the sculpture you see here is actually called the atomium and was created for the Brussels 1958 World's Fair. What is this supposed to be a representation of?
Iron crystal.
I will give you that one, Turtle. It's actually the representation of an iron atom. But I will let iron crystal go because it's close enough for government work in this game. And we take you back to the board. And Turtle, it is your choice. Which box would you like us to take off the board? So far, Turtle, this is almost a walk away for you because nobody else is even on the channel, I think, except for my grandmother-in-law and maybe Bubbles. I don't know if she's watching or not. I think she's watching sci-fi right now. I think that's what she's watching. Number 13 comes off the board, and we have an O. So again, the clue for this is the size does matter.
1 point.
And we do know there is a C in the word. So if we are looking for a vertical word, it is 5 letters long. It either starts with show or ends with OHS. And I still hate that glare. I know Bubbles says that she doesn't see, or she said she didn't see it. I hate it. Because I'm seeing it and I'm thinking, okay, if that's what everybody's seeing, are they able to see that corner of the screen? Pray. No, I don't think I even want to touch that. This is buggy enough as is. Shouldn't be, but sometimes that's all you get are bugs. But it's one of the joys of doing this. It's like I swear I have everything right. Not so much.
Showtime.
No! Showtime's a little bit long than what we were looking for. And we go to the next question. Which country provides the setting for the climax of the 1969 film, as you can see here, Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid? Which country provides the setting for the climax of the 1969 film, Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid? Oh, boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh, and like I said, ladies and gentlemen, like I said, I'm still trying to figure out whether or not I'm even showing up on the live from PlayStation list. And like I said, I goofed and let my Vita. Well, it wouldn't matter because the Vita can't do YouTube. I still don't know why they did that. They took out the YouTube app. They won't let you view YouTube on live from PlayStation. I guess that's why they took it out or didn't include it. So hopefully it's showing up. That's pretty much all I can hope for right now. I got no way of knowing how to test it because I don't really think I can, which is the worst part. All right, I gotta move this over some more. So I either moved the screen to the wrong spot or something because I'm not used to sitting this far over. I was used to like being like right at the corner of the liquor cabinet. Which country provides the setting for the climax of the 1969 film Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid? Correct, Turtle. Again, it is indeed Bolivia. It is indeed Bolivia. And we send you back to the board. And it is your choice. What number do we take off the board next?
Bolivia.
I'm still antsy for some reason. I think that's my problem. Is like I'm getting antsier and antsier with every broadcast. Of course, I think a lot of that has to do with the bugs in the previous episode. So, and number 19 comes off the board, and we have an I. So, Turtle, what is our 5 or 6 letter word? And the clue is the size does matter. Of course, this got me wondering where my good one is for that other one, because it's got all the questions on it. So the question is, what happened to my file? I think I know what happened to it. Is, for whatever reason, PowerPoint keeps crashing when I'm in the middle of making these. And I got a feeling it crashed before one of my last saves. Because I get a ton of PowerPoint stopped working when I'm in the middle of making some of these. So again, the clue is the size does matter. And we know our word has a C in it. That's all we know. And again, I will promise you there are multiple C's on the board for false trails and non-words and a few other things. Of course, no dirty words. We try to keep everything clean and functioning. But yeah, that means no video games for me tomorrow. Because usually I just play video games on Sunday. But I haven't even done that. I haven't touched Fallout 4 in 2 weeks. 3 weeks.
Cheese donut.
You're hooked on cheese for some reason. There's got a C in it, but you're hooked on it for some reason. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, here is the next question. This image is an example of one of the 1,000 islands that appear in what North American waterway? This image is an example of one of the 1,000 islands that appear in what North American waterway? See, this is the one that had me thinking I'd used this before. Because and that's the problem when I'm testing them. It's just like, because I look at them like a million times to make sure they're right. And then I can't remember if I've actually played them or not.
I haven't played Fallout 4 in a month, maybe more.
I know, like I said, that's me. I haven't played it in... God, it's got to be 2.5 weeks now. 2 weeks. I think the last time I was playing it, I hit a bug spot. Yeah, it was like the Cabot House quest, and got down to the little bunker. And it restarted me, and we're in the elevator, and he's still doing the keyboard thing further down, and it's like, you've got to be kidding me. So I think that's why I quit playing, because I was getting a little frustrated with some of the bugs. Alright, this image is an example of one of the 1,000 islands that appear in what North American waterway? on that. I think what I'm also going to do is I'm going to add the online.
Lawrence River.
That is correct, Turtle. The St. Lawrence River is exactly what we were looking for. The Thousand Islands of the St. Lawrence River. And we go back to the board. And Turtle, it is your choice again. Where would you like us to go for the next number to come off the board? Number 25. 25 comes off the board, and we do have another C. Now the question is, which, if either of those C's, is the word we are looking for. Again, the clue is the size does matter. See, I am 90% sure I've used this one. Even though I don't have it marked as used, which is what's got me worried. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is List Wits. For those of you that are catching us on the archives or happen to be viewing and not showing up on the chat list, we are live from PlayStation's only interactive game show network. As you can see right now, Turtle is about the only contestant we have on the channel at the moment, unfortunately. But every Tuesday we basically run the list and we try to run a test of whatever game is there. The answer is just vertically. No, the answer is not just vertically. So we go.
Answer is just vertically.
So we go to the next question. And ladies and gentlemen, here is the next question. Which city was the only city to hold the World's Fair and the Olympics in the same year and had both events run for nearly 5 months each? Yeah, believe it or not, the Olympics didn't used to be a 2 to 3 week period. It used to run 5, 6, 7 months. Which city was the only city to hold the World's Fair and the Olympics in the same year and had both events run for nearly 5 months each? Yeah, usually my shows are in better start mode than it was tonight. For whatever reason, I think my file did not get saved where it was supposed to, and the original game kind of got crashed out. Well, it started giving me questions that weren't set up right. So we had to go to an emergency hoping it worked game that I haven't used before. If I have, and you've seen it, now's your chance to jump in and win and claim the prize for the night. Which again, as you guys can see down there in front of you, is the White Heart printed lithograph that has been signed by the artist.
Chicago.
No, Turtle, it is not Chicago. We give away prizes every Saturday, regardless of how many people are participating. somebody's going to win. Well, if there was 0 people participating, there'd be no prizes, obviously. There'd be nobody to give anything to. But if I got one person, I'm going to give that one person a shot to win something. And if they're really good, they get a shot for two prizes. But you got to win the first game to have a shot at the second one. So what was the only city to hold the World's Fair and the Olympics in the same year? There you go, Turtle. It was indeed St. Louis. Believe it or not, the Olympics ran from June 1st to November 23rd. And the World's Fair was supposed to be centered around the Louisiana Purchase. Originally it was supposed to be in 1903, but it got postponed. And I don't remember why it got postponed. To the following year, 1904. So they basically ran both of them simultaneously here in St. Louis. Alright, we're going to go back to the board. Turtle, you get to pick the next number to come off the board. And again, we are looking for a 5 or 6 letter word. It can run left to right. It can run right to left. It can run top to bottom. It can run bottom to top. The only thing it will never do is it will never run diagonally in this game. I found a game that I've only seen like one episode that does include diagonal words in it. I haven't figured out if I can get it to fit on the screen for you guys. So we're going to have to see what happens with that one. But yeah, like I said, the next thing on my plan is to update, try to get split second working, and get the Great Getaway games fixed. Because I love this game, but I didn't realize it was as buggy as it is. Alright, Turtle, we have an N. So again, the clue is the size does matter. And I gotta pick my 2 prizes for next week. Which 2 shall I do? I'm thinking for next week, 2 prizes. Will be, I think these will be the 2 for next week. The 2 possibles. So I'll show those off in a little bit. See, I love it when you guess because you don't. I love it when you just pick words and phrases at times, man. I really, really do. I don't show it, but I really do. It is not nacho plate. It's not my plate either. But I know it's not nacho plate. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, here is the next question for the game. Until 1868, what city was the capital of Japan? Until 1868, what city was the capital of Japan? I think this is like one of my default photos I use for anything that's like not specific for Japanese questions, because I think I've used it on a couple of them. Until 1868, what city was the capital of Japan? And again, like I said, get my plugs out while we're waiting. I want to thank the Godfather Nerdy. He's back. Make sure you guys catch him. The Toy Den Nerds are back. They did some giveaways last night. Unfortunately, I can't make them on Friday nights because they have other obligations. Let's see, who else do I want to plug? I'll be nice and plug Super Dave tonight. I haven't plugged Super Dave in a while. The goofball. That's the Gorf ball, rather. Let's see. Who else am I going to plug today?
Sushi.
And then, of course, like always, I always plug Fishy pretty much every episode. You guys love the 80s music. Go catch Fishy's radio show every Saturday, pretty much all day. Dr. Rock. Who else am I forgetting? The vinyl player.
Nori Red.
See, the funny thing is, like I said, all the stuff I normally watch, they haven't been broadcasting a lot. Or I haven't been on to see them. Like I said, about the only regular that was doing it consistently lately is Ron Mexico. I'm trying to think if there's anybody else off the top of my head. I mean, I know there are others. Ty and Babe. See, I hadn't even seen Laura on in a while. Although I think he's on. There we go. Is indeed Kyoto. Kyoto, Japan was the capital until 1868. Alright, Turtle.
Kyoto.
What did I say? Kyoto? Yeah, Kyoto. Why did I say Kyoto? I don't know. Alright, Turtle. Which number would you like to remove off the board tonight? Now what I should do is I should throw the Gundam thing up there just to drive Alicia and Knight crazy for not showing up. And say that's going out next week. But I don't think I'm going to do that to him. It might be popular. I don't know if sushi counts as the capital, though. Alright, number 18.
I thought Sushi Japan would be popular, lol. 1-8.
And we have an L. Alright, I'm going to be right back, so give me 1 minute. I'm going to go grab some more coffee, put some more Irish cream in it. Whoa! Almost gonna send my coffee flying. Believe it or not.
Info dibs on them Thundercats figures, lol.
See, I'm wondering if I should put those two against one another for next week. And see if it helps. No, it is not licorice. And the reason I say that is I put a couple things up on the Instagram account and everybody's like, me want, me want, me want. And then I can't get them to come in and play at times. So it's kind of like, oh, come on, guys. You know if you want it and you win it, I'll give it to you. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Here is the next question on the board. The picture that you are looking at is a statue that was donated by pop artist Klaus Oldenburg. And it is basically a 24-foot long, 3,500-pound aluminum lipstick tube mounted on a Caterpillar tractor tread. This is one reason I will never understand pop artists. In which university can this sculpture, I use the word loosely, be found? It's basically a 24-foot long lipstick tube. It's mounted on a Caterpillar tread. that was donated to what university by Klaus Oldenburg? And like I said, this is the perfect example of why I will never understand pop art. Never will. I'm not even going to bother trying. Now, if they had robot arms and rolled and tore things down, okay, I get it. Then we have a robot that we could have fun with. But it's basically a stationary statue. In which university can this sculpture be found? Oh, I'm not liking the next question because there's a misspell. Damn it. The picture you are seeing here is one of a statue that was donated by pop artist Klaus Oldenburg that is basically a 24-foot long, 3.5 pound, correct, turtle? It is indeed Yale University. Why they wanted it, I have no clue. I don't even know what you would do with a statue like that. Or what it's even supposed to well, I know what I think it's supposed to represent, but I keep that kind of discussion off the game shows because that'd get me in trouble. Yes, it really would. Alright, Turtle. Which box number would you like us to remove now? So I'm wondering if I should put the Thundercats up next week. Number 24 comes off the board. And we got another C. So you found 3 of the C's. So there's 3 possible locations for our word of the board, Turtle. Again, the word will have a C in it. That much we do know. See, my coffee's already getting cold. It just come out of the pot and goes into the cup, and the cup cannot hold the heat. So again, Turtle, we're looking for a 5 or 6 letter word that has a C in it. And the clue is the size does matter. What is the 5 or 6 letter word that we are looking for? I don't know how many C's are actually on here. Oh, it'd be cool if I did have 7 of them. 1, 2, 3.
I'm going for all 7 C's, lol.
I'm trying to think. How many are on here? Probably 6. Probably 6. So again, Turtle, what is the word we are looking for? And to those of you that happen to be lurking on the channel, which I don't think there are any, I want to welcome you guys to Wits. We are live from PlayStation's only interactive game show network. We are here every Tuesday. We are here every Saturday. Every Tuesday. No, it is not Clyde, Turtle. Every Tuesday we basically run the list. And we run usually either a second list or a test game. And then every Saturday we run an official game where we give something away. And tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we are giving away that print you see there in front of you. And the funny thing is, I'm surprised HBK didn't show up. because I know he was here last week, or he was here Tuesday. I showed him the dragon picture, and his wife loves dragons. So I'm surprised HBK is not actually here tonight. All right. The flag pictured here was the flag for the People's Republic of Benin. Benin? By what name do we know this African country today? I want to check and make sure that's not a mistype. Give me 1 minute. The flag pictured here was for the People's Republic of Benin. Because I got it written twice, so... That is definitely not right. I don't know why I have Benin in here. It should be Benin. That's what I thought. That my spell checker did not correct me on that one. Don't know why it didn't correct me on that one. I am very, very disappointed that it did not correct me on that one. The flag pictured here was the flag for the People's Republic of Benin. B-E-N-I-N. And like I said, for whatever reason, I got it wrong in 2 spots. And the worst part is, like I said, the spell checker did not catch it. By what name do we know the country of Benin as today? See, I saw that question come up, and I'm like, okay, I know it's misspelled, but I was hoping the note had it right, and the note does not have it right. That's where I need a proofreader. I really need a proofreader, so I can go back and double check all my questions and my answers. Like I said, because we got into a debate on the Russian roulette game about whether or not Life on the Mississippi or Tom Sawyer was the first typewritten manuscript. Wikipedia says Life of Mississippi. Wikipedia apparently is wrong, although it is in dispute. According to, and I looked it up again, according to the autobiography of one Mark Twain, or Samuel Clemens, or whatever name you want to give him, he did say Tom Sawyer was his first typewritten manuscript. So it just goes to prove, ladies and gentlemen, you cannot always believe Wikipedia. But they say there's no way to prove it either way. Yeah, that's what it's supposed to say. It's supposed to say Benin. It's supposed to say the People's Republic of Benin. But we know it by another name today.
Benin.
What name do we know it by? And like I said, that's just one of those where I can't believe I missed that on the edit. I really can't. How I missed this, I do not know. Yeah, I do, because I was probably like, I was probably getting to one of those points where, all right, this one's right, this one's right, this one's right, this one's right, and it wasn't right. That is the People's Republic of Benin. We know it by another name today. What name do we know it by? And I'm going to edit that and fix it before, because I still got to get the software to convert everything over to
First typewriter book.
Roy takes credit for everything. Why Roy wants to take credit for everything is beyond me. Alright, we're going to put a timer on this. we're going to start using the timer. Because we're like already at an hour and a half, and so the flag pictured here was the flag for the People's Republic of Benin. Yeah, not Benin, Benin. By what name do we know this country today? There we go. Countdown. So we are basically setting a minute 30 timer on the questions. The flag pictured here was the flag for the People's Republic of Benin. By what name do we know this country today? Because that's my problem is I had timers on the other one, and for whatever reason I don't have them on this one. Which really sucks, because that means that's how I know it's like two different setups, because I've been adding the timers to everything to speed the things up. It's not like I don't have fun, but it's like I don't want to lose people out of boredom, which I always worry about, which I really do. But then again, I only got Turtle really participating on the chat at the moment, so I'm not too worried about the boredom part. Turtle keep me entertained a bit more often than not. Turtle and Roy and the Shup-Ups.
Islam.
Nope, it is not Islam. It is the country of Dahomey. The country of Dahomey, which means there is no guess on this next letter to come off. And the next number to automatically come off the board by order of the random list is number 29. So we have an R, but no guess because there was no answer. And we go to the next question. Here is your next question, ladies and gentlemen. During World War I,
Nice.
there were concerns that the German army would invade the United States for their involvement against the Central Powers. To prevent this, which Mexican port city was actually seized by U.S. Marines in 1914? During World War I, there were concerns that the German army would invade the United States for their involvement against the Central Powers. To prevent this, U.S. Marines actually seized what Mexican port city in 1914? And the timer is running.
Roy is Dahomey, LOL.
During World War I, there were concerns that the German army would actually invade the United States for this. To prevent this, which Mexican port city was actually seized by U.S. Marines in 1914? And we're down to 50 seconds on this one. So I got to do some major repair work. I don't know why it's not doing the sound effects like it used to do. Oh. Maybe that's why it's not doing the sound effects like it used to do.
Veracruz.
Nope, it is not Veracruz. Oh wait, yeah, it is Veracruz. Never mind. Duh. Pay attention, Mark. Pay attention. My bad. I'm looking at the wrong screen. I'm looking at the next question, believe it or not, which isn't even about Mexico. All right, Turtle. Oh, crud, I forgot it. That's why I don't do that. That's why I had the volume low. Damn it. I gotta fix that. Hold on. There we go. Mute that part. I knew there was a reason I had the volume off on the second computer. Alright, Turtle, which number would you like to go for this time? And my foot is still killing me from last night. It's like I got out of the bowling alley. Get out of the bowling alley and my foot is murdering me. And I was like, I've been on my feet pretty much all day working here. And we have an E come off the board. Or come on the board, I should say. Alright, Turtle. Or Roy, whoever's guessing. What is the word that we are looking for? We're looking for a 5-letter or 6-letter word. The size does matter. Ow, my foot is murdering me. I think I gotta get new bowling shoes is what I think I gotta do. It's bad. Which doesn't make sense because it's like it never bugged me before. But last night was something else. So again, we are looking for a 5-letter or 6-letter word.
Eclair.
No, it is not eclair. You got food on the brain, Turtle. That's all I'm going to say. You got food on the brain. All right, ladies and gentlemen, next question on the board. The Rotary Club, now known as Rotary International, is an international service organization whose stated purpose is to bring together business and professional leaders in order to provide humanitarian services, encourage high ethical standards in all vocations, and help build goodwill and peace in the world. Now, with all of that, the question is very simple. In what city did the Rotary Club first form in 1905? So all that preamble stuff is just a setup. The Rotary Club, otherwise now known as the Rotary International, started in 1905 in what city? I think Turtle's got food on the brain. He's going to end up making me hungrier and hungrier is what he's going to end up doing. I can see it coming. Huh? I know.
Behind Clyde's bait shop, LOL.
And then Roy's bait shop? Because all Turtle's answers have had food-related responses to them.
Chicago.
Correct, Turtle. It did appear in the city of Chicago was where it did start. And with that, sir, you get to choose the next number off the board.
Six.
And we are taking the number 6 off the board. And we have a G. So again, we are looking for a 5-letter or 6-letter word that includes the C. And the clue is the size does matter. So, Turtle, what is our mystery word? At least it wasn't food answer that time. It is not Gatorade.
Gatorade LOL.
All right. Here is the next question off the board. You are looking at the Umayyad Mosque in the Middle East, and it exists in which city that claims to be the oldest continually inhabited city in the world? You are looking at a picture of the Umayyad Mosque in the Middle East. It exists in which city that claims to be the oldest continually inhabited city in the world? I'm wondering if I put the other file. No, it can't be on the other hard drive. The other file can't be on the other hard drive because I've never hooked the other hard drive up to this computer yet. The Umayyad Mosque is in the Middle East and exists in which city that claims to be the oldest continually inhabited city in the world? Oh, where'd you go?
Umagro Mosque.
Sometimes I think they are. Correct, Turtle. It was indeed in Damascus. Damascus, Syria claims to be the oldest continually inhabited city in the world. And with that, Turtle, we go back to the board. And it is your choice for the next number. Turn that off. Stupid ads. That's the problem with using the laptop. It's like you never know where in the web page is going to stick up stupid ads that play sounds. Number 5. All right. And we have an E. So, Turtle, we're looking for a 5 or 6 letter word that has a C in it. And the clue is the size does matter. So what is our 5 or 6 letter word? The size does matter. Green eggs and ham. What am I going to do with you, dude? That's my question. What am I going to do with you? All right. So we go to the next question. And here we go. Most people know that Lake Victoria is the largest lake by surface area. It's located in Africa. It is the largest lake by surface area and volume. However, you can also find the world's second largest lake by volume on the African continent. Let me try that again. Most people know that Lake Victoria is the largest lake in the world by surface area. It is located in Africa. However, you can find the world's second largest lake by volume on the same continent. What is that second largest lake by volume? And the timer starts now. Most people know that Lake Victoria is the largest lake in the world by surface area. It's located in Africa. However, you can also find the world's second largest lake by volume on the same continent. What is the name of that lake?
Baikal.
No, it is not Baikal. I think Baikal is the largest by volume. I'd have to go back and look because I didn't write that down in my notes. Because usually I throw little extra notes in there just in case. But I didn't do it on this one for some reason. Don't know why I didn't do it. Yes, Lake Shuppup is very big. In fact, it would like engulf the entire planet. It would engulf the entire planet is what it would do. Alright, the timer ran out on that one. No answer to that one. The actual lake is Lake Tanganyika. Tanganyika, I think. I didn't learn how to pronounce that one. I probably should have. Alright, with that, we don't have an answer. So we reveal the next number that comes off the random list that's not already taken. And that is box number 11. And we have another E. So again, we are looking for size does matter. And again, we are looking for a word that has a C in it. But as nobody got that answer, we go to the next question. And ladies and gentlemen, here is your next question. Before they became extinct,
I challenge the question.
dodo birds were native You challenging the question? Alright. Let me go look. Hold on. I can always, that's the one good thing about having 6,000 computers running. Let me go look. Let me go look. Why not?
Never mind, LOL.
Oh, you're going to say never. What, you're... Let me go look. Just to see. Lake Baikal. But before they became extinct, oh, no. Lake Baikal is the deepest lake in the world. It's not the largest by volume. That's what it was. That's why I remember that one. Because I actually had that as a later question somewhere else. Lake Baikal is actually the deepest, but it is not the second largest by volume. I had to think about that one for a minute. Because that is in another game somewhere. Because I happen to find that fact. That's why it sounded so familiar to me. Before they became extinct, dodo birds were native to what island nation? Before they became extinct, dodo birds were native to what island nation? But yeah, like I said, I knew that looked familiar for some reason. But yeah, Baikal is a lake in Russia, and it is officially the deepest lake in the world. That was what it was. But it's not wide enough to make up on the volume side. That's what it was. See, I get questions right on occasion, or questionable questions right on occasion. Before they became extinct, dodo birds were native to what island nation? And why do you want to keep going to sleep, stupid tablet?
Tangandia is 32900 and Baikal is 31722, hence the never mind, I saw it wrong, LOL.
In other words, somebody's looking stuff up. Yeah, Baikal is 2,600 meters deep, I think. And the buzzer goes off again, which means no answer for this question. Dodo birds, before they became extinct, were native to Mauritius. No, not Madagascar, Mauritius. I thought it was Madagascar at first, too. That was another one I actually know because I looked it up specifically for a site on dodo birds. It was like a zoological extinct animal site or something like that. So we go back to the board. And as we had incorrect and ran out of time, we take the next random number off the board, which is number 21. And we have a D. So we're adding letters to the board. But no guess allowed. And we go with the next question.
Cartoon says different, LOL.
That's because the cartoons are wrong. In the 1960s, the civil rights movement took a violent turn when state troopers attacked civil rights movement activists on this bridge. What is the name that was given to this bridge located in Selma, Alabama? probably one of the most famous bridges in the United States that nobody knows about by name. In the 1960s, the civil rights movement took a violent turn when state troopers in Alabama attacked civil rights activists on this bridge you are looking at. What is the name of this Selma, Alabama bridge? And the timer starts now. But yeah, because when I was writing that one up, because I have I have sites where I pull data from. Sometimes they get them wrong and they correct it. Sometimes they get it wrong and just leave it. But yeah, because I thought dodos were on Madagascar as well. Located on the island of Mauritius, or Mauritius, or however it's pronounced anymore. In the 1960s, the civil rights movement took a violent turn when state troopers attacked activists on this bridge you are looking at on the screen in Selma, Alabama. What is the name of this bridge?
Edmund Pettus.
Correct. It is indeed the Edmund Pettus Bridge. Like I said, it's probably the most famous bridge in the United States that even Americans are not aware of, which is a shame. It really is a shame. All right, Turtle. You got that one right. So you get to choose the next number you want to remove off the board. Number 4. And number 4 comes off the board, and we have an L. So, Turtle, the clue is the size does matter. We know the word has a C in it, and it is 5 or 6 letters long. It can go left to right, right to left, top to bottom, or bottom to top. What is our word that we are looking for? You know, like I said, this is one of those few videos that I'm really going to have to edit and chop some stuff out of, because I want to take that whole fiasco part out, which is really, really frustrating, because I like the other puzzle better, but I can't believe it was incomplete. So again, we are looking for a word 5 or 6 letters long that has a C in it, and it says that the size does matter, and you can go left to right. Crepes. Oh, geez, Turtle. No, it is not crepes. All right.
Crepes.
The next question off the board. The nation of Angola did not achieve recognized independence until 1975. From what country did they receive their independence? So Angola was a colony of what country until 1975? And the timer starts now. The The nation of Angola did not achieve recognized independence until 1975. From which country did they receive their independence?
Captain Crunch.
That's it. We're firing Roy. And the timer. Oh, I'm going to give you that one. Since I didn't get back over here before the answer came across. But it was indeed Portugal. And we go back to the board. Turtle. Which box would you like to remove from the board? Or I should say, which letter would you like to reveal on the board? Number 3, and number 3 comes off the board, and we have an A. So again, we are looking for a 5-letter or 6-letter word. The size does matter. And it has a C in the word. Oh, it knows it. I'm going to get company, right? That's what that means. Coffee cake.
Coffee cake.
Now I know you're toying with me. Now I know you're toying with me. It's like I'm almost hoping somebody else drops in and steals it from you. Alright, next question on the board. You are looking at the first ever nuclear reactor that was built as part of the Manhattan Project. And it was originally housed at the University of Chicago under the original Stagg Field. What was the name given to this reactor? And the timer starts now. You're looking at a picture of the first ever nuclear reactor that was built as part of the Manhattan Project. It was originally housed at the University of Chicago under the Stagg Field. What name was given to this reactor? Alright, what the heck? That hurt. That was more like a bite than an itch. You're looking at the first ever nuclear reactor. Nope, can't take CP1. It had a full name.
CP1.
What was the full name? Can't take CP1 on that one. I'm going to give you a couple more seconds because you're leaning in the right direction. But it actually had a full official name. Oh, change in my pocket. Change I must not have used in the claw machine. Correct. It was Chicago Pile 1. It was nicknamed CP1 for short, but the actual full name of it was Chicago Pile 1. Alright, Turtle. What number would you like to take off the board? Let's see, we started a little late, 7:35 for the primary, 10-15 minutes on the overtime stuff, I think. Like I said, editing this video is going to be a nightmare. That's all I know. Number 17 is another C. We are looking for a 5-letter or 6-letter word. The size does matter. What 5-letter or 6-letter word are we looking for, Turtle? Like I said, I would just like to know if the show is showing up in the list. That's what I would really like to know. Because if not, I'm not going to be happy with it. Indeed it is. Scale. Dun da da da. There you are, Turtle. It is indeed scale. I will give you scales as the equivalent because there was no S on it. So congratulations, Turtle. Even though you were the only one in here. You have completed the great getaway game for the night. Da, 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 da. I don't think I don't know if it's got a... Let me see. I don't think I've got a bonus game set up on this one yet. Nope, I do not have the bonus game set up on this one. Like I said, I gotta fix the other one, so... So congratulations, Turtle. That means you definitely have a 2-prize pack coming, because I still haven't sent out your Firefly. but you are the proud owner of the signed print. Like I said, now you get to rub HBK's, rub it in on HBK, let him know you got a dragon that he didn't get. Oh. So we're going to close that out. Like I said, I'm majorly disappointed in this one not being ready. View, I want to see. Slide master. No, that's not what I want. View. Slide sorter. See, I even have bugs on this one, and I thought this one was done. Yeah, that one's got to be fixed as well. Dang it, that stinks. It really stinks. Oh well, I will fix that later. Like I said, I'll probably be sitting up tonight. I might jump on Ustream and fix it there. All right, I'm going to actually use when you get back, Turtle. Okay, where'd you go? Get back here. We're going to use the wall for you, just for this one tonight.
Not showing us not available in your country.
Figures. I don't get it. I don't get it. I have no idea why it is a pain in the butt. Clear. Alright, Turtle. I gave you this for about 30 minutes today for the pre-show. And it is very, very simple. I'm going to give you 5 minutes on the timer. This is why live from PlayStation does tick me off on occasion. It really does. I'm wondering if it's because I used the list Wits name. I'm wondering if that's why.
It shows up your broadcasting, but under following friends broadcasting nothing.
I'm wondering if it's because of the list Wits name. Shouldn't be. But, oh well. I gotta, like I said, I may put in a complaint to Sony at some point about this. Alright, Turtle. We're going to give you a shot at the vault. See if you can make it a 3-pack. See if you can make it a 3-pack tonight. And basically what it is you're getting one for sure. If you got 5 minutes to give me the 4 groups that are on the wall tonight. I don't usually do this with the wall, but I figure I'm going to do it tonight since it's just you. And basically, if you can tell me what the 4 groups are, we're going to give you 4 numbers off the vault. Officially, if you can give me 3, you're going to get the 4th one. So for every group you get right, if you get 1 group right, you get one extra number. You get 2 groups right, you get 2 extra numbers. If you get 3, then you're automatically going to get 4 because you can't have 3 without getting the 4th one right. So with that, I'm going to give you 5 minutes, and I will follow on the YouTube chat because it's faster, to come up with the 4 groups of items on the wall. You put them out there, put all 4 in one line, and I will say yes or no. Okay. Went to friends and following then my name and clicked what it was. Oh God! See, it doesn't make any sense.
Went
It
to
really.
friends, then following, then your name and clicked watch broadcast, then boop not available in your country message.
All right. I'm gonna have to start doing some different stuff then to get this thing working again. I had this problem earlier. It was basically I had to log out of the PS4, log back in, and do it. If that's what I gotta start doing again, I'm going to be very, very upset with Sony because there's no reason it should not be broadcasting. They ran no music that should be banned or blacked or anything. All right. So here we go, Turtle. You got 5 minutes to give me the 4 groups. And we're going to start now. So basically, as you can come up with the groups that you think they are, you just announce all 4 of them in one given group. If you're right, I will mark it off. If you're wrong, I will tell you you're wrong, but I won't tell you which ones are wrong. And again, if you get 1 group right, we're going to give you 2 numbers off the vault. If you get 2 groups right, we'll take 2 numbers off the vault, or 3 numbers off the vault. And if you get 3 or 4 right, we're going to let you take 4 numbers off the vault. And I'm going to step out of the camera for a moment while I go scream and shout and yell at Sony from behind the screen. Because that is ticking me off. There is no reason it should still be doing that mess. Delete, escape, home, and enter are not the group.
Delete, escape, home, enter.
No, that is not the group. Inez, Ash, Ruby, Joe is not a group.
People names Inez, Ash, Ruby, Joe.
Finger, digit, palm, and span.
Palm, span.
That is correct. Digit, finger, palm, and spam. Span is 1 group. You're down to 3 groups left. You're down under a minute. Escape, hacker, enter, and break are not a group.
Escape, hacker, enter, break.
And the timer has gone off, so you get one free guess left, Turtle. So whatever your next guess is it. Black, Ruby, Inez, and Ash. No, that is not correct. You were close twice. You were close twice. I will tell you that Ash, Ruby, and Black are in one group. The fourth item in that group is Joe. The reason for this group, well, let's get the one you did get. Span, digit, finger, and palm are all actually biblical Egyptian units of measurement. So you got one right. So we're going to give you one extra number off the vault. That's 2. Ash, Black, Ruby, and Joe are all words that can end with a day on the end of it. We have Ash Wednesday, Black Monday, Black Friday, either or, Ruby Tuesday, and Joe Friday. You were close on the computer keys. The computer-related units that you gave were escape, home, and enter. The one that you had that was not correct was delete. The actual other computer word was break. They're not actually just computer terms. They're actually keys on the keyboard. If you ever look at the print screen key, there's the break button right above the print screen. You thought they were hand related. Nope, they were all actually Egyptian measurements. And that left Inez, Hacker, Buzz, and Delete as number 4. And again, like I said, this is the one that I figured was going to be a little tougher because you have to know the show that they're from. Inez, Hacker, Buzz, and Delete are 4 characters from the cartoon series Cyber Chase. It's a PBS series. Hacker, Buzz, and Delete were the 3 primary villains. Hacker was actually voiced by Christopher Lloyd. Doc Brown was Hacker. And Inez was one of the kids that was one of the heroes of the story. The trick was, if you knew it, if you knew the show, Digit was also one of the characters on the show. Digit was the bird, the parrot bird, I guess you call him, that was voiced by Gilbert Gottfried. So basically, Gilbert Gottfried and Christopher Lloyd were the 2 star actors that did the voiceovers for the show. Yeah, well, like I said, that was the one thing. When they did measurements, in the Bible and in Egypt at the time, they used hands as the basis. So it just so happened that those were the four that went together. Span, not really a hand word, but yeah, I guess it would have qualified if I had said hand. All right, so with that, you got one group correct. So we are going to pull up the vault for you. And let's get the vault open. And you get to take 2 numbers off the board. So Turtle, which 2 numbers would you like to remove? I know, like I said, when I was in college, that was like the one cartoon I loved to watch. I'm kind of ashamed to admit that. But it was like I was in my late teens, early 20s. And I'd come home and I'd actually watch that show. And I think the only reason I watched it because it took me forever to figure out who did the voice of Hacker. All right, Turtle. You get to take 2 numbers off the vault. What 2 rows would you like me to remove an incorrect number from? Row 1 and row 2. All right, we are going to take the 3 off of row 1, and we are taking the 7 off of row 2. I gotta write that down so I have it, so I can change it after the fact.
1 and 2.
So, Turtle, what 4-digit number would you like us to try for the vault combination? And again, if you get it right, your prize package is actually up to 3 prizes tonight. So what 4-digit combination would you like us to try? Five, 8, 2, 4, ladies and gentlemen, is 5824 the combination for the vault this evening. No, it is not. So you're only up to 2 in your prize package.
5 and 2, 4.
But 2 is better than none, right? Oh, pardon me. So we're going to get in here and we are going to set those up to remove while I got the screen in front of me. So that they are out of my way. Oh! But ladies and gentlemen, it has been List Wits. It has been myself and Turtle again tonight. So it's been kind of quiet on our end. Like I said, I got to figure out why I'm getting blocked in my country. Especially considering Turtle is in the same country I'm in. So I got to figure that one out. Because like I said, I know there's nothing in there that's getting blocked. So I'm thinking I'm probably going to end up pulling the old log off, reboot, and broadcast next Saturday. We'll have to see what happens Tuesday.
TYTY, they're awesome prizes.
Because like I said, we didn't have this problem on Tuesday. We had people jumping in late. Plus I had people jump in late last Saturday. So it's just one of these things I got to figure out. I got to go yell at YouTube or Sony and see if they can give me an answer. Oh, but ladies and gentlemen.
Blame Roy, LOL.
Yeah, we always blame Roy. We blame Roy or Carl, one of the two. get this saved. Oops, that's not what I wanted. This is what I wanted, to close that out. Oh, but ladies and gentlemen, it has been Saturday night. It has been a lot of fun with myself and Turtle and Roy and whomever else happened to drop in to say hi and how you doing. And for those of you that aren't here and aren't watching, we gave away tonight a print that was signed by the author. And when I bought it, just so you can brag a little, Turtle, I think when I bought it, it was on sale. I think it was like a $60 print, I think, because it was signed. I don't know what it's worth anymore. But at the time when I bought it, I do know that's what it was priced at. So just remember, you can brag to your friends what you're getting. Not to mention the Serenity tab. Oh, what was it? I gotta go see. Give me 1 minute. I want to see what it's still listed as. It's called the White Heart. Yeah. That's what it was called, the White Heart. I'm just curious. Every so often I do this just to look and see. Yeah, we always blame.
Here.
And it doesn't come up anymore, Oh, but ladies and gentlemen, it has been fun, like usual, counting my little screw-ups with the programming.
Enjoy watching. Way too smart for me. G-Night. I'm going to be on FB going, oh looky what I got, LOL.
Do like Bobby does. He shows it off every time because he got the Japanese bobblehead, and everybody's like, "What is it?" And it's like, it's special, it's different, it's unique. That's what I aim for. But Charlotte, I want to thank you for watching as well. Like I said, I try to entertain for as long as the show runs. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, and then sometimes I just have nights where technical glitches pretty much set me back 20 or 30 minutes on any broadcast to start with. So, ladies and gentlemen, I am the same fan. I am your host for Wits. I want to thank you guys for watching. I want to thank Turtle and whomever else was here that might have wanted to participate. Oh yes, before I go, we're going to show you guys what the choices are going to be for next week's prize pile. So next week, if you're catching this on the archives, you're going to have your choice of the Full Metal Panic manga set, or the Silver Surfer collectible figure, which comes with the comic DVD enclosed. So next week, we're going to start working with the choice options for the prizes and see if that helps, see if it hurts, see if it does anything different. But ladies and gentlemen, I am the same fan. I am your host. I am speaking for Professor von Quizzlestein, Edward Nickama, Blind Eyed Jack, and whomever else shows up on occasion. I want to wish you guys a good night, and we will see y'all on Tuesday with the list.
Text to speech unavailable here.